Usunya mema wakwa aba edeba tips and just YouTube ene yeba besunya ekwan yebefa so a yebetumi akọ UK through the student route and a route. Ubenya student visa aba UK aba besunya de. Before say UK ebema o student visa no e was a school be a sponsor. Nature say university be a or accredited etumi ema o sponsorship. Nature say woma admission we are osa gya de be a friend of CAS a confirmation of acceptance for studies na or the amount and son wetumi apply o visa no. Na schools bebree e wo UK obi ebetumi aka kyerɛw and school ba kwa maye ho research na me experience bebree e wom and me no ebetwetwe nkomo na mema wo die nti a this school no me recommend e the amount said the beya wonso ubetumi try your hands on it. Na enigisem ene say omabie admissions atum for January intake and September for 2026 enti ubetumi start application no entem live session we say me ye e the amount information said the beya wan kasa ubetu ho anamo manye se me wie na waba me ho da bi enti mesrew se bedi 30 minutes so se bedi 1 hour eye wunti na mete ha say information bi a wo hia bia no me make sure say me de nyina be ma wo ansa na mapon enti won so me free platform no so tie ni nyina utie esini na wo jade aka na wo ye dru ba bia won so bedru esini wontumi enye nkosi na waba UK ha say de obehia bia no meka ewo program ni mu e de ama wo se wotie mi ewo TikTok a obetumi adjoin me ewo YouTube na waba classroom o se de bia obetumi ehu o website no na okọ a an confuse ehu ba bia be click ene baby I'll click. All right. University maybe kind of wasem ede amount enanope. Your friend University of Sunderland. Na ewo Krubia your friend Sunderland, ewo England, UK, United Kingdom, 4 countries and akabum England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. Na England, northeast part of England, Krubi your friend of Sunderland, Newcastle. Samobeka ya Asamoah ni team na obo Sunderland football club no Sunderland na Asamoah Gyan watia no obo UK omo university na me no edi ho nkomo no na sa university we say ye ka best universities ewo UK ha say ya wontumi enyine mfrim na omo campus no ahodo 4 omo campus no ahodo 4 mienu baako ewo Hong Kong eni UK ha say baako ewo Hong Kong ena baako nso oba UK ha say baako wo London omo London campus ewo ho entima mo pese mo tena London you can still study from the University of Sunderland ena mienu ewo Sunderland krodua ni mu na ene me no udi nkomo afọ mo campus ewo Sunderland esan say se wo hwe London campus na hwe Sunderland campus na metumi aka say Sunderland ebeboa wo especially wa sika enhye de ne fie because living expenses ewo London no higher into Sunderland ebetumi aboa. Now we say a best university UK has say among the best na affordable tuition fee. Say yeshemwa some schools in the UK no one more tuition fees no ubon na enenam £22,000 no money ade by University of Sunderland or betete so for yebedru ho mechirechirem e de akyerɛw. And then almost sama early admission school bi ho with the application 2 mo say 2 months kra na wonten ka University of Sunderland there obetumi ama admission in temper so documents ni nyina ye intact na nya afi na obey okobra na waka kyerɛ sɛ send webra bibia ye okay a onya hwe mu or the admission no ebema on temper early admission you can count them in and afi so mama scholarship nso medru ho a mechirechirem e de amount then almost a support to international students in terms of accommodation almost hostels school bi ho utu kwan a omuni hostel e just one kasa kopɛ baby abeda University of Sunderland we application temwa na we admission in temwa betimi enya hostel ni mu kwan we enya mu kwan po a said them kind Sunderland living expenses low enti ubetumi enya dan ahan fofofo e Sunderland na watna ho and afin so almost support in terms of the visa support and also honso mecheche mu kakra e de amamo abusunya mo amachia me YouTube nyina megemo nka root wo ha say megemo nyina mo so tag development corporation mejo so peace wo ha say Olivia wo ha say Joseph wo ha say mo hwe me nyina from Facebook mo nyina mechacha mo nyina and University of Sunderland na mo ma yenhwe wo mo pictures ni bi wo mo campus ni bi na yenfa enkasa na o share picture ya edaso ya we eye wo mo campus a yefene city campus eno e wo Sunderland ho city campus ena mo hwe e wo screen so no ena we eye St Peter's campus and also was Sunderland where me catch say Sunderland no or campus mienu St Peter's campus. Now one thing is that campus mienu ni nyina e yade obesua de ho program ni bo ho a and obetima lectures e wo city campus ade chi a obetimi edwa to St Peter's nti ni nyina e one campus but just say e two different location nti we city campus and amohu e wo screen so no we Sunderland Crodua animu Sunderland Crodua animu Epo edaho and almost a lot of beach ewo because of Epo na ewo ho no nti Emma Holy Venus ye guy your debi wo ha na wakos can say wakodware ewo Epo ma na so betimi akọ beach na wakọ jiwani almost so ewo riverside any other the rivers and so ewo ho in fact guy pa womo auditorium no ebi ena hu ewo screen so no very nice auditorium when so city campus ena ohu no we womo student union baby a school for Asia meeting a school for Asia diagro or more gym or more a lot of can I say game centers any other thing now where student for ubetumi akwa jiwe no more cafeteria nyina ewo ho your friend student union anajo say ena tie ena daytime so say ena etie na ebusuya eho ena meko school ewo UK ha say in fact ade a okwa ebetumi aboawo na mama yenko into details wamo campus said medical kind no ma menko website ne so na mo YouTube na ntina ma join me na muntumi enhu wamo website no na yenhwe wamo campus no emfree ho all right said ye mo hwe e wo screen no so no University of Sunderland website ena makwako pm no say we use mobile phone na oko Google a be show different but we use the PC version a sa pepepe ena obehu no na said me kan no omo ewo we Sunderland campus na kasa we London ena we Hong Kong so you can just see na oko pm ewo mo website a womo ewo navigation stay be obibisa what are you looking for search bar no ubetimi abo program be a ope ewo and then ebp aba and ubetimi so sa search bar we say right o here be a mouse no enam na on say sa search bar na so ubetimi a type so ewo ha say then ebetumi aba omo menu sa menu no sa three lines and anytime be abeko website bi so a three lines be a show ewo no e che say ye menu button a hide to click so ebp aba then na wahwe ni menu no and then ubetumi so abobo so na other pages are embedded on the website no ebp aba all right ubetumi so scroll homepage no na omo contact any bibia ewo person your application you can just apply direct all right now before say yebe ho application side no mama yendi nkomo emfa womo campus no ebusia one good thing about University of Sunderland and it say because say omo campus bebre no o application especially by UK otumi emma obisa say oba London and I say ope Sunderland and I'm catch you say nyese obusuani to London and I say one kasa for one or two reasons be ope say otina London and can recommend Sunderland at the amount because of living expenses I want London no na Sunderland no hono affordable even say ope one bedroom shared accommodation e ka shared na say be nipa 4 ena mote ho ena mo be check kitchen any other day ena shared accommodation ubetimi enya no between £400 500 or even lower unya university accommodation come more hostels ubetimi enya 350 to 400 right £350 to 400 but London untumi nya dan £300 or 400 I just say be nipa 2 na mo da dan nim eno shared room. I'm not talking about shared room. I'm talking about shared accommodation. So shared accommodation is not shared room. Shared accommodation, should I say, or private room, but just a kitchen and maybe a toilet and bath now, maybe a mobeche. But one casa wo daya urama utum, right? Or privacy. But oko landina, a dime being who have been £300 or 400. Maybe I just in nipe 2 na mako haina mutim, and we a shared room. And you don't have your privacy. Etu shemwa utumu se Sunderland no ebetumi aboa if you want your privacy and then open one kasa private room go to University of Sunderland campus, not London campus. All right. And then some of the programs nibo have omoye ewo Sunderland campus omonye wo London. Apart from that, no almost our online programs. But why Ghana person over UK online is not for you. online here one more ewo UK hadada. If you are in Ghana, you want to do online, that is your own cup of tea. Nature say one person will be too quiet. But also pa bruchiraba. O pa bruchiraba kwa online say any tena just na ye. Tena just na call computer so enya de visa be ma. Eti o pa bruchiraba, don't go for the online programs. Go for the campus programs. Na weti me agi visa aba campus one waba betena na waba be yedwuma. I can say waba be suade. All right. Now yenhwe bibi ti say omo hostels no. Omo hostels, let me see if I can get pictures of their hostels for you. All right, accommodation, first na omo ewo. Oh, sa baby amounts no Pans Bank, and I was Scotia Quay, and I was the precinct. Now more Clanny House. Clanny House, no, omo the private accommodation for. And you can still get a kind of accommodation. Ewo Clanny House, I kind of say, but just say a private accommodation. It's still the same. Omo free investing in some edema private I can say a institution I manage. All right, meme time na more Clanny House and na a investing or accommodation, but you see I know omo private and me check it or more a website it's still the same price or more just a private institution I manage this year. All right, investing in Ankasa the omo manage and na ohun e was screen so no share some of the pictures. Eti osha to say yeah, what's accommodation will be to mention £88 a week. £88 a week. Not just almost multiply by 4. You can know approximately less than £400 because £100 a week. Let's just think times 4 a month. Not going to say what I can 400. When was it 88? It's approximately like £350, right? A month, and that is good for a student, right? To get a room in the UK. When you be and chempa room. Any other. Let me show you some of the pictures. Time me call me bedroom ma menchero Clanny House me Diana me wom initially me call say nana e dining motie. You can see say me ankasa me wo mempa me wardrobe e wo can say me study area house nana me sua there, right? Me study area e wo bibia just a kitchen and a inshim, so you just move out and then wakoye waduane now wabademu na and then me see them ho this is Abraham see them ho, so you have your own privacy. You see initially obekono or mema duvet and empa obekoni ya limpa no bibia kama say e and then you can change it to send you see pay I said them change it e man be say no, so wa ankasa and obey. And this is me on campus. This is me on campus. It is our building we say na muhu no enimu na namijina no sa building we say no enimu and namijina wa hasia me de etwa sa picture no. Accommodation no is fine. Okay, accommodation no is fine. Into £88, you have your own privacy. Yeah, share rooms nibi or the present. The present no mama share rooms nibi. So you can see their rooms on your screen. And this is how the rooms are. In fact, a new building into say emu efe. Emu efe chamber be abekoda no kra. And say na omo kitchen e be de e so standard living area and omo lounge any other. So as you can see on the screen later one kasa to me akomo website to na wakwakohwehwe bi ewo wani so kama you see study area, very nice study area. What I say the laptop is wakonya bibia University of Sunderland omo hoodie and a sign nipa na akonya no so no. Okay, almost study area na ebini way a living area ubetumi akwatena agent from if you don't want to be in your bedroom and our kitchen and so in you'll be sharing with other people. Many India ni China ni na alatani for being na your flat ho. Right, it is and you'll be living with other people some opportunity ma share other nationals where Scotia so more than money Scotia Queen no so a very nice it is a clan in on say empower it is me bed and a right. It is Scotia no more old accommodation so any clan baby I'm quiet no the same feature say nana your kitchen no etie the same thing and nana your kitchen no etie all right, Yanshe Pans Bank. Pans Bank, very nice because a bank in home, so you can look at the riverside. So most of your pictures be an chairman. So these are some of I can't say one more accommodation. Let me try and show you some of the pictures at a riverside, I was screen so na monhu. And no Pans Bank, a bank. St. Peter's campus. I don't know, say Riverside, good. Enti bon river na no, right? Into accommodations no and some hosa no. So how would me a boat yeah or money nam ho then it's very nice attraction. In fact, also around up with me actually units and I won't say fishermen or more the boat no and I'm so sad. All right. Now you're talking about accommodation area. More price, it can range from £88 a week to maybe £100 and maybe £120. And Tiakosra £400 a month to 500. Akosra 500, right? Relatively, even it may be less than £400, depending on the type of place I had or pay. All right, and our more rooms, no more standard room, and more large room. Tibia up standard na omo de akwa bia £88 ope large and ebam de akwa £100 a week e the amount and e bi wo more and sweet no eye de one kasa wo toilet and bath ishim. Okay, Ghana and Quebec has a self-contained. It and sweet no bit my be £100. And then their toilet and bath no a wabontin and no I can say the normal it is a way say ebia only will be na ebeche, right? In tibia wabontin. Unu obi ena ebeche. So meme flat na enipa 6 ena na ewo and the toilet and bath miensa. So literally 2 rooms biya ewo the toilet and bath, 2 rooms biya ewo the toilet and bath. Nti sanity. Nti ano no sano unu obi ena ebeche so ewo abonten a mumie no nyina mo beche. Ena en suite ni de anase en suite say the musika ni biya no. Eno no e can say eno de wo kwa ena obe use. All right. Now, yen free ho na yen call the next chapter. You can say tuition fee. Now, tuition fee, as compared to other universities, UK has seen, affordable. Ebia na wono ne bobe yoding. Because affordable, I mean, patch 20 cedis dabi. Between £15,000 echo, right? Most of the programs, you can get it £16,000, 16, 17. One thing is omo programs no mo as compared to other universities universities need be any programs are emu ego. For instance, next Ghana na diploma no it doesn't meet the standard of masters. It won't me my masters because ukra diploma normally also ukra degree as an wabe masters, and then omo degree other schools with degree but obeka say brand 3 years to say University of Derby obeka say brabe degree no 3 years. Say 1 year obeka say online so tie so obey den why be untumi nye what I say o pesa oba by University of Sunderland obema wa be 1 year no obema wa the campus eti wa ukra diploma nurse diploma midwife no ubetumi ayi that opportunity 1 year no abaye no nya degree. Ghana ukra degree ukra diploma na akwa degree enye 2 years but how obema wa be 1 year no nya degree what I say and we are betuma say 1 year no nya masters. So o share wo program the way we see achichichi mu na emu ego. And then you're talking about school fees, tuition fee £16,000, right? Depending on the program, Obama scholarship. Normally, all programs, Obama international scholarship, be £1,400 or the Obama na at school fees, so. And then depending on the program, Obe apply Obama global scholarship, ubet me enya be £3,400 and at £3,000. It will be 16,000, na abeka be £12,000. But I say, we na be £4,000 echo. Na be 12,000. So we go website in so no na a 16 and a 17. But apply, abon say, obema wa admission na scholarships no edida so na eswati abeka be £12,000. Into compared to other universities are 22,000, 21, 18, and 19 are 12,000 relatively affordable. That is why I make us University of Sunderland. Okay. So looking at almost tuition fee and almost scholarship. Now, in as much as say yeka good side of Sunderland, you're the bad side of Sunderland. Mamin kasa a bad side in Chamaka just higher tips and just information ya we here be a mekachero. One more what catcher almost say ubit to make your school fees now or your school be on Pentro. Now before Obama Casino, Obama was sending or bank statement amano. Amanashe and then bank statement and so what be what they say tuition fee no womb. Why catch and say tuition fee womb. And to ubedra we expect is ko can never breno. Because all now see tuition fee. Maybe I want the bank statement £22,000. What the man wama cash. Afi wa bedru usi miniska scanner for him on Pentro or bet you. And to one thing is I want say they are and for ye on my deposit you're saying mamin to ya £3,000. Mamin to ya me back room hana mabaye juma etuyaka. One thing is say UK no. We international student getting a job no might be difficult or first 2-3 months. Why? Because a lot of jobs wahano they want full-time workers. omo pay full time kakra bi na pay part time u student visa no part time so say won sa beto part time so no na 2 months eko and about 3 months eko utie ya be first 1 month no bitimi nya adwuma depending on the part of UK how betina no but then me catch on University of Sunderland no baby Sunderland wo no eho enkrofo nhye de ni ho eno ntina enema boyefo sebi Uganda nanka okwa nka mfa se eho ye esrim on se wo hwe Accra the way a dan boy de na ko northern region upper east upper west I won't say a dan boyefo eho betimi nya dan 100 cedis a month ewo ebi upper east enkrubi ba over greater Accra untimi nya dan 100 cedis a month ebi 1800 so relatively no Sunderland akwa say bia the northern part intina what the northeast of England no enti ama adwuma sem so no ense da nya intina enkrofo free northern region eba Kumasi be pay adwuma na so mba Accra no so sanete enti wo pay adwuma pa den ka London ene Bristol ne those areas na adwuma wo ti Sunderland me ka se wonya adwuma nye me kwa menya bi ye but o first 2 months no ehun be ye din ama wo me ka che say de be ade be hye wotrim because sometimes no one boa wo ho a ukodru ya no I disappointed ka bedru ya wo bedru ade oba say the next week na wo ye adwuma there be the downside of Sunderland they say 2-3 months no na gusu ehwehwe adwuma but ubenya bi den aye at the end of the day. All right, now another thing when it says school no unya ka chance obetua tuition fee na ubedru a obehye wo say tua 50%. It is a tuition fee no 12,000 pounds what tua be 3,000 pounds deposit e de amano and at 3,500 I don't know deposit obemo tua e be 3,000 or 3,500 pounds what tua ubedru a obeka che wo say tua 50% of the tuition which is so school fees near 12,000 that means 50% is 6,000 into 3,500 no ubedru just also top it up e man could do 6,000 pounds and sa and what start here sunya de because on our man bank statement says kadem it will be draw was if be so and san wa class eno na ya na e confuse nkrofo bebere into otua deposit na oba afi na nko be pay adwuma ye na nko de treat school fees mpacho da bi oba boa ho be half of the tuition fee so de be wotua wi a half na aka na 6,000 na aka no ubetime den e treatua and then share so say student visa no so kra no we are restricted to 20 hours a week e bia wo na waso odin a obeya ama na bro but no kwa wanhwe ya na akwatia and then most people no de omo ye ne say bia otumi nya adwuma bi na emfa enkratem e de menka wa ha sei e ba sa na wo ye kro bi ehu na ma wo more money what I say it is a wutumi enya bibisa da obenya ska bebre but relatively yenhwe omo mo da COS so e wo UK how much do they save a month omo ye care no ne cleaning now oba student when you experience in the UK so you start with those jobs care cleaning construction labor and that's a warehouse anyway say and I'll be starting so those jobs you know especially Sunderland obey to a minimum wage say 12 pounds 44 say you must say why 12 pounds 50 and it is a we are 20 hours a week the whole month to be saying why be 1,000 with the big high hostel be 400 pounds aka 600 na be na be boa no benya 6,000 be 10 months so 10 months no or twen obema pressure intimesrew se sika nifia twentwen so opa boiska no opa January menye September no aye ebedu no wanya more money at least utiminya be 8,000 pounds etria 4,000 aka ne de oho eden ebe hin wo that is the gospel truth senka betimenya be 8,000 na watua deposit oba ya na watopi apakosi 8 na nka 4 na aka no waya adwuma tua nke beboa mo wanya asumdue but enye me mintufo de opebia obetumi eden aye. All right, now you're talking about tuition fee, you're talking about scholarship admission process omoma early admission say me kan no wo share other schools one experience this year me application ma obi 4 days and onya admission Monday Thursday no onya admission so you see very early and then sometimes me kan say dey bia e be obetime the 1 week but at most 2 weeks there I was school no e contact right with application no so ombema wa na say omfa ma ade ba kwa ma realizing say so what academic background na eya na oko school portal program na obeye na be kire ebi obeka say obeje free second class lower so second class lower second class upper first class that is fine program be one so third class obeje ebi wa pass kra obeje and the program dey be decide now let's say o transcript no emitia let's say obi ade emiti now we are no free mu language requirement. English, so what school, training college, and university Ghana. Obeji English proficiency letter. Now for WAEC, what's now with the Ura University Muno, and also Obebi Sao, or secondary level, what's now with the Ura University Mukosuya. I should say, time I will go university, no, what's next so ye, especially English. It is a what's the English next so ye, and a university be Ghana, Emma admission, then they have problem with you. For instance, what's the what English E8 a fail. And I say F9. And I wait to me university wa Ghana. Untumi kan kyerɛ sɛ wote borɔfo wokɔgye English proficiency letter. University wa Ghana na anyɛ n'adwuma yi. Nti ɔno wɔn few. But ɔhwɛ wasi ne so no. English ɛwɔ so yɛ bɛ C6 and C5 and B3, B2, A1. Very perfect, right? Then ɔbɛka kyerɛ sɛ okay fine. Wasi ne so yɛ then kɔgye English proficiency letter then. Every school no ebra na ɔma ɔntwe IELTS. But wa wo English ɛwɔ wasi so nyɛ no. IELTS. And sometimes, depending on program, whether I'll provide English or catch IELTS, agent program, but most of the masters and most of the top-up degrees, you will not write IELTS. Now, enu free wa the obejana so kese ediama admission, ayo statement of purpose, a kind of personal statement. Because if I say mo nipa 10, obia miti, obia wasisuye, obia transcript, first class, second class. MT standard. Eri ebiem na obetimi dama obi admission ejawo. Personal statement. Eya application letter no. Any friend personal statement. The way I was here no. So mumputu more ink into the personal statement. And my catcher said 2025. Every 2023 chat GPT any AI unity no. A lot of students are mobile 2023 2024. Omo use AI e project work near there ya che wo most of the universities are obu okra na yasama na ye project ni biem. It is here no right from application stage. School no detect say we obi use AI. Asakra no wa ba ho no wa betete no. Because ya ma obi project work no akọ use AI e dey atwere. And then I say no omo software be friend turn it in and now the assessment. We are not we akọ send ya to. E be grade so why plagiarism. Wakọ pe obi work e AI ni nyina be ka kire lecturer no. Before say lecture no krabe mark no software no be chance wo di AI na treye and a plagiarism e bia nkrofo work wa copy 50% e be kan nyina kire lecture no and because of experience omanya especially from 2023 AI actually no you see right from application stage no they start detecting AI it maka kire them say time one AI entry in 2020 2019 ho na nkrofo tre SOP manually e bia obi de so na wa hweso na wa type in your own English. It will be use AI, actual SOP. Try ne paraphrase. You can paraphrase now. You writing it in another sentence, and I say in other words. Any the AI ne tremao, and then sana use AI ne cry. It will never detect what I say. Into bet me use AI no edi atre. Oh yeah, then you try to paraphrase the whole thing, and then obo ha paraphrasing cry anything. Won who they will be sabrofo no. Into your paraphrasing tools or ubet ma copy sentence no. Sentence by sentence, sentence by sentence, sentence by sentence. Kopim se obewie na wetumi e actual work ni nyina ewie. Owia, obetumi e use software bi efe no Glammarly. And is it glamour really ana bibisa. Now they are say paraphrasing no and also cousin plagiarism. What they say plagiarism e wo mu a. If plagiarism e wo ma na honso, you try to I can say correct the plagiarism. So consider AI detection and then plagiarism. You can plagiarism stealing another work. Once say AI no or no internet no so on try idea that and crofo work. Okay, says AI try SOP mamia. No wako internet no so and crofo work website samples and crofo try website. Now a copy no a sample the amount. People don't know AI where you quite before on every and within 2 minutes. No actually we know what I said then 1 minute. Wako internet no so a copy crofo work no a sample amount. So plagiarism here high. Software ni be detect or copy we ha or copy sentence we ha or copy we ha to be na plagiarism as a lie be. So consider plagiarism in the UK a offense a legal offense o copy be work na one site na yetimi chiutum enti uber school plagiarism a key role was consider in writing your SOP and then also AI omompe plagiarism omompe into personal statement no shenen so never admission and until no bit me application 2 weeks na yen fee no Obi so yeah 4 days no any admission, and you people don't know that. Now after say when you admission, no, the next thing documents will be admission letter, no, your friend no conditional offer. Now conditional offer nature say it comes with a condition. Enti afi na obeka achiro one man application nyina e can say when you admission congratulations University of Sunderland MO admission. Now before so be proceed to letter no meet condition ye de ama we na o meet we a afi ye be ma the unconditional offer. Into oma admission we pe next message ye beba CAS shield ye ka CAS CAS confirmation of acceptance for studies. Eno HS okoje letter every UK visa immigration of UKVI okoje letter every ho e de ama wo said the beya wo de ko embassy a ye ka say de visa no be ma wo no aba school e wo UK maka che say UK student enipa 100 e application a 99 omsa be ka visa before ba ko pe e na e be refuse no ai we ye before antimi ma UK say mo enipa 100 mo ye application ti say Canada UK emu 99 or the visa be ma wo before ba ko pe na e be ka Ghana etimi srew your application here or the visa na be ma wo ti de make catch no your application here or the visa na be ma wo you can time refuse student visa rough sir. All right, now ye no so free wa enti CAS no eno na de be your visa no confirmation of acceptance for studies CAS unyenya admission na conditional offer no na or the conditions na ma e CAS shield e ka CAS shield a ade a akata CAS ne so to say shield right shield ade a akata bibi so na CAS shield no website obebi ama obema logins na wa bi o personalized CAS shield na wa catch say submit certain documents CAS shield ne so into personal information passport about passport number na wa upload your passport biodata na take when we o CV na take when we o SOP na de ma wo mo no ebi okra na application bi ha onji SOP initially ebi won so obeji later osabe ebi SOP no na bibi enko ya osabe mo wasesa no na wa man proper SOP na no so ateke ebi atese mo a nurses am Ghana any midwives mo betimi abaye adult nursing degree top up ye wi amon kan me na ehon mi kirem ewo ho ma me ntwento ase na me remfi nurses and midwives no. All right, mono obeje NMC license obehwe se Ghana wo license said the be we bit my adwuma wo UK ase because only license wo Ghana program na be 1 year no eno ntimi ma wonya adwuma as a nurse wo UK ha. It will only give you the degree, it will not give you the license. Into obehwe se wo license e wo Ghana ansa no waba. It during the CAS shield no obebisa wo license upin that is a Ghana card ketwa no the nurses they know. Nti eno no obetwa front and back ni nyina da send no na no so ateke na okọ wanim na akọ wanim other programs no most more requirements be a obehwe no agine nyina. Then right after CAS shield no and also obedu financial conditions no one kasa bank statement obi na sponsor in the bank statement way nipa na sponsor adwuma be na oye proof of employment enti nipa no oye na adwuma obeje ne kan say ne business certificate any sa ne VAT ni we no upload say one kasa so na sponsor ho am obeje adwuma letter e bia o pay slips and no money can say recommendation letter from o boss ni adade wagine nyina hwie cash shield no o complete ya then na a process CAS no. Now I've gotten complaints say bi mo ye CAS you can say it may 2 weeks 1 month no munyaye. It is because one mo bank statement no and straightforward and two bank statement adiama no they don't trust you guys. Now person unya CAS in term after submitting cash shield now try as much as possible to pay the tuition fee, are here with me. For instance, or the initial deposit 3,500, open money 5,000 pounds. Because ube do chrome has here, my catch or say, answer now better classroom, no, or 50%. It won't him say, utu far, ebe do ha, ube tia 6,000 and sana wakotena class. If I say, tuition here 12,000, ube tia 6,000 and sana watena class. Instead, then I won't tia 6,000 per Emma Honto. What I say, and no prove it and say, you are capable. And the bank statement be at the money piano. One chain adjun heading and kososa. What I say, one chain adjun koso secret na media mano. To your tuition fee bebre. Ebia to half ukramano. Na no, I can't say a refundable. So one san kavesa na obe refund ni nyinama on jeba kokora. Enti don't be scared. And my catch say UK or the visa be mount. To your tuition fee no be half a mano. Then o bank statement no so what the manner try and give pay slip. I actually say what be the bank statement no bank statement per 1 month pay 1 month bank statement into pay slip what be attach ne kire sampa we ye adwuma and then so the obi so the air attach be o mother, o father. Now sponsor guardian, omoji guardian, ka guardian na obi a osi o maame o papa name atwew. What I say, o personal guardian, o beti imagine bank statement, o maame o papa, and our spouse, o yira na okunu, and our ba ebia wanyini, and our oba bi nso wanyini, oba na ye adwuma na ohwe wo papa na maame na into oba ye adwuma na oso odo ne maame be school into oba ba menya sure say wa oba na oba beti mahwe. So eye o maame o papa, okunu oyire. Unua bema onji. Unua bema beboa wo, unua ba beboa wo, o cousin beboa wo a, on send sika ne ma direct. And I say on fancy school fees ni eden has to be ma wo. Onji bank statement from o brother, o sister, o cousin, onji. You see that say would be on school fees ni direct enfa ma wo. But the bank statement pa de omonji. Into we scabi de boa wa any on school fees ni e be eden enfa ma na so ntima wo. And I say one send sika ne enfa ma wo never build the wo no. What I say? O maame bank statement ombeji, o papa ombeji, o guardian ombeji ne bank statement, o yere ukunu ombeji. All right. Oko cash shield ne so a e wo ho, wo be listing krofo a wo beji wo de, wo be ka ne nyina e de akyerew. Now, o project sa ne ma ne nyina ma na, o hwemu a otumi de ma wo. The earliest cars amensa ka e 2 days. 2 days after meeting all the condition. 2 days pepepe. Me upload bank statement. Nipa no me upload the bank statement Thursday. And I me upload here. Thursday, me were dreaming and any panel contacting me say school no omo a contacting me say ne SOP statement of purpose no or I can say or update SOP no onfa e bi nka ho and omo man ne yema onfa nka. Number 1, omo say admission I can say student accommodation no asa into improve baby obenya baby atena so obenya baby atena improve na onfa nhye ne SOP ni mo and omo say improve nipa no ye midwife e wo Ghana and obeye nursing to almost improve at the current year or change your nursing no like a honso one church emu kakra nti me free adwuma ba Thursday no and I'm updating the SOP no e kire say oh say edan ni bi kura asa Sunderland ho no obenya ba bia atena ya contact say and I'm this shame and I'm sa e kire mu e kwan ya midwife ebitimi abe nurse na ebeboa and I'm this shame na me updating me send omo sa Thursday na nwumre Friday o ma nhwe Saturday Sunday omo nya adwuma Monday and a school no a contact here say omo review enti cars no ne nsa beka no 2 days time enti nanka ye hwe say Tuesday I can say Wednesday and a Thursday ne nsa beka nsa ka no Tuesday is it Tuesday or Wednesday na nsa ka so approximately 2 days and a ne nsa eka ne cars no obi so e de ne dia 2 weeks 1 month ne nsa ka the question I ask myself is say enema bebre see that say ne bank statement no enye straightforward or the sika bia tutumu a eya akese and I said when to prove the source of the income ebia wo say wan kasa we student we ye wadwuma now ebia we school year bay wo say we school 2023 we nurse we midwife we school 2023 and ebia ya postu and we adwuma now Ghana bebro ha yin posti wo mo but one thing is say enka nkyerem say onya adwuma a private hospital be now on pay you be ma na ka chen say we adwuma right and can't say what we impost to there be any sa and she literally we school 2022 we adwuma you say 2025 3 years 3 years a month be I was just saying maybe I told you 3,000 and a 5,000 Ghana now 5,000 Ghana OG every month would be a rent would be edit so literally what save you 2,500 Ghana cedis every month now 3 years ubet menya 25,000 pounds no and yet possible. And the student now work 25,000 pounds and they build a bank statement. No, they try to ask themselves, it busts their mind because man to be able to save 2,500 Ghana cedis. What about pounds more? A bear 150 pounds. 150 pounds, no, the whole year was save no, a bear 1,500. And in 3 years, a 4,000 pounds crown now be saving. What about pounds are 4,000? Also, bank statement 25,000 of them. And 2 year student and how nya 2 bank statement all the say 30,000 Ghana cedis crown them it makes sense because 30,000 Ghana 40 50 what build for 2 years 3 years it makes sense 50,000 then now the sponsor ne de atum now what prove you sponsor no adwuma and no make sense a straightforward ma wo mo a wo me the cars ne be ma sometimes mo na mo hunahuna wo mo a wo mo pese wo me the cars ne be ma and note to say bebre na ba ya omo show bank statement omo buy omo entria school fees no ama school ni pamo wo mo eti bad record ne da ho eti bank statement na ode ma omo no sika ne so na ye hwe wadwuma a wo ye na entali na wo si wo si enye obi adwuma wo si wo dia wow bank statement ba ye hwe adwuma a wo ye nso a untimi nya sa 25,000 pounds 25,000 pounds what the bag Ghana it's almost 4 billion 4 billion OCDs that's 400,000 Ghana cedis adwuma be na wo ye Ghana wa be 2 years 3 years wo de nya sa sika no enti uhunahuna school no onim sa wo ba wo boa entro na nkrofo betwaye na wo man tua tuition fee no pam wo no ebia that is why amumu bebre ho a mo cars no ache enti momo sa no obe delay sa se de be ya obefa ne nkrofo nyina bewie wo ha no aka cho so unfortunate emu ayema placement full se wanya obia wo form wie na ebia ekwan da ho a ansa no ma consider mo enu nti na mo cars ne che no because omo nim say okay they are doubting you say yampa enyampa enti ene yen form nto ho na yemfa enkrofo a wo mo de ye trust wo mo na ye form wie na kwan da mu ansa na wo na ye de wa 20 na wo de ache e di be 1 month a wonsanka University of Sunderland meet conditioner acha 1 week wonsabeka wo cars mesi 2 days obi nsanya ne cars 2 days ne nsaka ne cars so oka chem say 1 month 2 months a eya na medwene ho amente ase me time ameba I was struggling to get a bank statement in I can say that time no but minyaye no ade chia na mo de me cars ma me and then the next one so am I so 2 days so I am mente ase say obi si oh me de 1 month 2 months inte na machire no say one kasa na mo contradict mo ho bank statement mo di hunahuna mo too much sika na nya wo de a nipa na ye ne de no show nipa na adwuma wo ye na emane na nipa ne diem na fa won so de den a support so two bank statements and na ofele cash shield na obisa who is sponsoring you now what take yourself now what take any other person to o mada no what take o mada ka ho o father nso na what take into yourself no now we upload your documents o bank statement o pay slip wadwuma wo gifili letter na bia o maame a wakọ maame ho na upload o maame bank statement wono so na dwuma oyɛ ɛho documents saa na yɛ no kama into wo student no a wo ba no ohwe wo dia oh bank statement 40,000 Ghana oh okay oyɛ den oyɛ teacher ni okay month be just say 4,000 okay how many months now how many years and odinya 4,000 oh the bank statement no obi account no and I will school 3 years ago no watch oh and 40,000 yampa then wo parent ne de wo maame wa ye adwuma be 20 million years what they as here into ono de 2 billion dem kura o mfa ho so that is the strategy ebasa na ebetumi afa e de amount maka cho say enne tips am de be ma no o success utia you get early application early cars unyanya wo cars ni we say him the next thing is your visa application now share so say document na de ma school no eno na de be visa it is some money for o cars shield no they make sure say e contain every document what de be ma you can say the UKVI enti a simple at the amount for instance o cars shield no now obeje transcript okoye visa na so a obe show educational requirement transcript certificate and a proof of English and no o apply visa na onje obeka cho say school no I consider o English proof ni dia you don't need to upload into o ye visa na obebisa English proof be no wa select ebia mature exams and I say I was taught in English and I say the school has exempted me. You know what you see? The school has exempted me and I say has confirmed my English. Now into UKVI NG. So ukoye school ni dia no obebisa wo ebia o wasia na wo I can say English proficiency but ukoye visa na ubeyi no eden efrim because school na di kan consider so tebro for that. Then o CV or personal statement me kan ye ni nyina de be visa no letter of recommendations how did you obetumi the account where you know or other documents for the visa no a letter of recommendation letter no and I can say recommendation letter and a reference 2 or 3 is okay so obe provide 2 eno no baako ebetime free wadwumem na baako free school so obe provide me ensa mienu free school baako free wadwumem nti 2 ebia baako from adwumem baako free school visa asem na make count okay and then when you na so school no ebe make sure say what provide e cash shield nim asa na the cards na ma so literally documents na school no ebe title say submit ni nyina asa na the cards na ma no and no na asa de kwa visa no then proof of funds or bank statement So or scholarship letter. Affidavit of support. Ebi obi na sponsor o parent letter. I'll be few parent. Now school no o parent na or sponsor no. Ono obetwe letter e de ato so. Omema sample e wo student portal ho. Na wa download na wo de o ma me din ana uni can say o papa din ana wo yire ana wo kunu na o sponsor di ne din ahyehyem. Amount crowd de sponsor on ada de na wasensa no wo de ato so. The same document na okoye visa. Sa letter no wo de bema UKVI for no. All right. And so what you tuition fee ni bia ebe demonstrate ewo cars ne so cars ne beba no na akacho ebia tuition fee 16,000 Ghana can say pounds, international scholarship 1,000 aka 15, global scholarship 4,000 aka ebia can say 3,000 ebia aka 12,000, then 12,000 no what you deposit 3,000 internet is aka 9,000 okra wasa tuition fee ni bi ebia 3,000 Tabeka 6,000 into obele state ni nyina wo cars ne so school no kura be hunu say what tuition fee ni bi bia be show e wo cars ne so sika bia watua ma omu bia enti eba proof of finance na o demonstrate o bank statement ni ade na wo sa cars ne so no ebe kire say watua tuition fee ni bi akasen ni nyina e wo so. All right. Ena bank statement na school no wo de be ma school no o calculate maintenance no amount. Maintenance, you can maintenance oh yeah visa UK has it apart from tuition fee no aban na twesika bia student bia was a winya e de maintain who de be rent and de be didi and over landing na you will sika o calculate and then oko outside landing na you will come calculate enti cars no answer na obenya cars no o demonstrate ni nyina kire school no enti na me catch say by the time ansa be cars no na literally document bia de be visa no o ni nyina dada because obema demonstrate sa maintenance no e wo cars bank statement ni mu eti sa bank statement no eno na ade be your visa no mpacho so what ase and then yeba additional documents nso a na afi wakoye medicals any ade now mama mo some tips bi a ebe boaw ansa na waba UK driver's license mesro sua katwi na gi international driver's license ebe boaw oba UK a adwuma bebre ho a obisa wo driver's license. It is very, very important. Then sua insano adwuma oya oba sua etrebo ubetimi wo campus ubetimi abobon nkrofo ti na wanya sika ewom oya be ma sua etrei ubetimi yi nkrofo ewo hostel me time na alatani bi na yime sa time na oje 10 pounds weekends bi wa sati bi wa otimbe yi boys be 10 ana 5 ana 8 obekọ na 80 pounds egu ni bottom what I say ha enti wono no eye side hustle. And then oyi boys be 8 maybe a 2 weeks time wasaba be ye and I said 3 weeks time enti week awa me ye no obenya nkrofo fufuro nso yi enti cycle no be kosa enti almost every week bia no every Saturday bia no onya dwuma ye what I say every Saturday bia no ene wanyimi a ade eche obi nso next week obi nso de tibefu obeyi ni pakro enti almost every Saturday bia na a source of income no onya because osua barbering enti we be ma sua etrei we oba sua etrebo ebeboa a side hustle right ebetimi aboa and then driving maka driving also sua and also ebetimi aboa so tips are media account ho ene for studying UK University of Sunderland mo pe Sunderland mo pe other schools no just go on Google and then research where we diploma where we degree by masters now want to use phone embo universities in UK now on our program no answer so universities in UK that offer I can say masters in nursing and a masters in ebia adewe na enlisting mrel ema wonko your researcher then one kasa onye ready to come in school now nurses na make no all right so this is how it is we are midwife we are nurse now kura diploma obetime apply for adult nursing now adult nursing no to say Ghana nke ebeka say we adwuma wo adult unit to say male's ward female's ward enomne sa we say no ocean penny for and we are adult nursing nursing omo 4 categories adult nursing children nursing mental health and na Ghana kind of psychiatric no and learning disability once krom ha autism ne we say no ewa ha say it is our nursing no ewo ho eti choose adult nursing no Ghana nke beka say general nursing ahanom kind adult nursing choose we no ebeboa now we are midwife be adult nursing ebeboa we are nurse be adult nursing wo nurse ni na obey adult nurse no wo benya degree sa degree na oba benya 1 year no entumi ma wo nya adwuma wɔ krom ha sei but wo be register with the UK NMC so oba time a wo ko school no na watwere wo CBT ene wo OSCE and then oye adwuma so a peke home a obetumi aye adwuma they will exempt you from the English if you work ewo care home and nurse ewo ho so when you're nursing home and nurse ni when nurse ni ye adwuma we are free bibi SIFE they will exempt you from the English into one try IELTS bia into no CBT no OSCE and then you register with the UK NMC so one to me enya care home ana bibi sanso a then no wasua wo IELTS ana OET no wakwa kotwere sa 1 year na odi ko school no bomodin say exams no emiensa emu ba akwa na emu mienu ubetimi atwere then uwie school na automatically wo graduate visa obeda so time when you graduate now that's no first na 2 years is automatic so about 1 year 6 months 1 year 6 months no bomodin say exams na kana obetwere na wetimi anya wo nurses pin na wo de aye adwuma e UK as a registered nurse ubenya COS na wo de aye adwuma wo ye midwife a tie de make actual no brabe adult nursing but all register with UK NMC a wo license na wo Ghana no e midwifery into ube register as a midwife only UK NMC it wo kwatwe wo CBT a tre CBT for midwife wo kwatwe OSCE a tre OSCE for midwives and then IELTS no ubetimi atwere IELTS na OET and as when you nursing home and nurse wo ha they will exempt you from the English now I will register as a midwife now baby say any adult nursing no me de ba be ye den ebeboa wo dachi now oye adwuma e wo NHS a na opese wo ko school a unkoye degree biem tie wo Ghana na ukura diploma unkoye degree wo degree that this time obekwa koye masters aha masters in midwifery no se ukura degree in nursing a ubetumi akoye masters in midwifery enti sa wo degree na obeye in adult nursing no ebe create a foundation for you to do your masters in midwifery enti uko school kakra bi so anu wanya masters in midwifery so one who say aboa wa jumpe aba benya masters easy because anya sana wo mo need top up for midwife enti anya sa just obey degree in midwifery for 3 years and then we are okay 2 years masters na be 5 years asa na we do masters it won chain no ewa because ukra diploma in midwifery and a diploma no untumi fa my masters e just obey degree is wo mo need top up enti wo beba and e just obey 3 years degree now obey 3 years degree no we are what's 2 years masters now 5 years obewa enti instead no be 1 year degree so 1 year degree now register your adwuma as a midwife na we are wako school no 2 years asoso abeye abenya wo masters in midwifery na is a school na 3 years na aye shortcut so midwives no strategy eno no nurses no so mode eno no brabe where you know they say o field no ababeye now you can do the adult nursing why because midwives my first year in school my nursing and then adult nursing now they don't teach you what you've learned in Ghana because they assume you already have your license so what you're going to do pure research and then you do a bit of practicals OSCE room na makwakoye OSCE and that is where you get the vivid I can say more Ghana krano IV line that they mode any pansa you're going to get robot so they have this OSCE room and the robot over there no ivat a life robot you go the robot or home or bonani omo utimi checking the BP obo line blood eba omo chemicals ewo mu a obo line odisua line bo a the moment you inject them blood ebe bat say they will use any pansa na they are using I can say robot or my year or one kasa ufili ni pa so ne nsa no kra ne skin no many material from the year ba kwaye peche bit say nipa skin ne pepe what I say ebi na mo be use those mannequin ho no a very very almost skill room no is equipped and then oko wo anatomy room nso in fact the things over there no it will bust your brain and yema obehu no bon say Ghana there yesua bibia abstract board so pictures you not see but has everything is virtual and then realistic all right inti ebe equip niema wenya wo Ghana no ebe boama equip and then ura into the work field na you see say umu ayedu. So University of Sunderland, I recommend for you. Apart from nurses and midwives, omoye a lot of programs. Just go on their portal and search a program. Omoye medicine. School or titi a doctor for program ben omonye. Doctor cry titi doctor wo. Ghana, how many universities and a medicine? You see, so school or medicine. You know, say that school and your school the diagram because to do medicine in your school, it means that the school is rank high. Or your medicine or your paramedics, or a lot, and the over teaching field, educational, one more a lot of programs for teacher for one more a lot of program for arts. One more arts, also music crowd program ababe. One more a lot of programs in arts, teaching, one more postgraduate certificate in education. What about teachers? Me say program biya uko portal so kobose ho ebi piaba. Okay, obose ho ebi piaba. Enti go on their website. More TikTok. My catcher said, "Bra YouTube. Never share website. No, ma what TikTok now about what about teachers? Teacher near there. So natural wadi. Ade ade. Oh yes, on chira wadi. Opa buru chira kwa ade. Bra never share website. No so never bo program ne share ho. Who they are website ni say bo program ne what about teachers? Eti program biya we biya no. Just type it over there. Omoye you can say business programs and so more person we business management, accounting, and many ways say no munyano. Those programs, both undergraduate and postgraduate, those programs. We undergraduate go for top up because of the tuition fee. Master's there 1 year and 2 years available. Undergraduate 3 years. Untimin tria. Uko schools are 3 years. Every year be a bit 15,000. Untumi. And to go for I can't say. And then more repeat questions our TikTok. I cannot answer that. Ebema YouTube now. Makeka ni nyina before say wobano. Yesua de almost 1 hour YouTube. So come on the YouTube, play the video, and then you hear everything. All right. Because you can say you be life ness about 10 hours. Obi fufro nso be di ne fufu awie. Now about na asesen yentumi nya nesa Mr. Me or YouTube. Enti wa message de ye ni nyina no. Come on YouTube and then you get every information obi here. All right. Now, I think say maybe let's go on the website and do one example how I will be see as a program. No, I started our application and then we are done. And at this time, over TikTok now also umba YouTuber one kasa ujejireje. Maybe one tutorial All right. So if you go on the website, this is the school platform. Into Obebisao, what are you looking for? So a program no, what there's a nursing a opa, or the opa nursing show. Right? So accounting our pabo accounting, and at least I was a one who programs are open. Obey to me such a GPT. Every such a GPT say, Abia, may war diploma in this, and I'm with degree in this, and I'm more masters in this program. Ben me UK, many dumaye, and then or field in our year, you know. About programs be a bit me a abeya wa brochery. And to ba bossa program not a GPT, let's stay be at 10, but bishop a search engine ho, and then abema sub programs in omu school. Ebe be at the amount or ebe similar programs. And for instance, me bought nursing top up. Now per top up fast so what I see said the bear ebe piaba. Me bought nursing top up answer a piaba. Bachelor of Science a nursing top up. What I say ene ediabano. And then one more other programs, nursing and midwifery, ubet me ako form. And the first one no and nebebo. Now my top up now so and I'm a born nursing. I shall so a degree in nursing or 3 years degree in nursing or and only your mom year secondary school. I will pass obey 3 years degree in nursing. Maybe uncle nursing ibo Ghana crada or secondary school, but I just saw my no papa wiska because 3 years school fees and yasam ketwa. It will on the way say no or direct Bachelor of Science in nursing or mental health. Into when 3 years, 3 years. But when you top up, the top up kahona, and on you know, and our masters in nursing, and also 1 year. What I say, and our registered nurse associate, and also I'm fan say program for one more Ghana and Quebec say community nurses and our friends a hack, right? How you know, diploma. Now more person no, right? Almost our program no so and more children nursing and the children Bachelor of Science children and you know right nurse associate no one tells you bachelor what a nurse associate is. All right, and Ghana a nursing assistant, that is fine. It's set top up now pa now I click so ebeba one school fees no 16,500 my catch us obema scholarship now next start date February next year and to start application into momo biatum Now, sa 16,500 no, obewie no, na beka be 12,000. Obetiti so am obema global scholarship, international scholarship. Obetiti so am obewie na beka yi. So don't consider the school fees over there. Just apply and then they'll give you scholarship. Most of the programs no, obema scholarships, all right? Nti wa outside UK, and I say unye citizen of UK no, o dey international student. Oh UK, na person oh yeah, now we need indefinite, and I say only British booker. Still now you international student. You still pay the 16,000 by Obama scholarship. All right. Open say or apply or for more. You get the application. But before that, no Obama modules are obabe, right? And to read more a better way, way some of the modules: leadership, innovation in healthcare, research. Me catch us obey research. Can say professional development for graduate practice. Name enyina elho, right? And then open say your application. School fees, no early requirements, right? Into a catch say this course is not approved by NMC and does not lead to registration. It's NMC for Emma Juma. After so you still need to register with NMC by writing your OSCE any other day. And until or say more you know, it's just a top up for I can say registered nurses are more Ghana, more license that where they can catch so the way we are you register with the NMC. All right. Now I feel why Juma. Okay, and also HMO obi besi yanko from apply now and our no. So you scroll down, you see the apply now. You just click on it and then you start your application. So you click on apply now, or catch yourself open February 2026. Just click on it and then apply now. Now we're starting. All right. Into all part-time and all full-time. So beji visa a full-time, okay. Now I click apply now. So I feel catch yourself create account. So what create account that they are catch say but username and or password. Into what I feel now baby, you know, if you are the first application, if this is your first application, now I click a new user and then a baby amount now we email address or password, blah blah blah. Now I could proceed. A big create account amount. And you create account in the way now what's starting the application process. It may be so with date of birth, like personal information. Oh yeah, now I call academic history. Oko secondary school here, no abobashim. Oko teacher cancer nursing training no here, no abobashim. Then next one a juma work experience, a juma ben why Ghana say we are upload or student CV, upload or SOP, and then or transcripts no. Now where we a 1 week na admission aba other programs teacher for na mokasa and money the same format into also concept program na ebia ope certificate in can say masters in education to the about education education and then some of the programs will come into our postgraduate primary education with QTS we yeka QTS are qualified teacher status we are ubenya license actually and license for teachers into our postgraduate certificate in education primary bachelor primary students with QTS right into oboswa ebeka entry requirement into sometimes you know a bit to say postgraduate certificate and I think say a bit of master level into entry requirement entry requirement obeka say degree good into what say you need at least second class lower in degree and math science English C6 C unya D or math science English na wasi na onji nti wasi no at least A1 to C6 obetumi age the amount nti ya check ni nyina eno ye entry requirement now so why application teacher for no this program ebeboa mo degree teacher ni degree brabeye postgraduate certificate in education with QTS we are obenya line eka QTS na let's just say a license at bachelor there okay a kind of QTS qualified teacher status a license at bachelor there or I kind of say next start date is September I think say oko application February the beba February intake beba it's oko apply mama so maybe February the na tuma if you're applying, okay, you should apply using apply for teacher training 72 or no or more a special link be our government website as well obey you so okay and the other time will be some question be so we teacher no person bachelor then I'm almost programs are buying no UK government no aleste schools be uko school or we are benya license actually they were and your university ni nyina so lucky enough University of Sunderland eka ho and I'm clicking so the government website and so no into Odemaba Hasi. Do click so do say government website so now I apply through the government website, right? Into a teacher for no because more being here license you create an account with the UKVI and then you select University of Sunderland. Now when your admission FO. So you not apply directly on their website, you apply on the government website, but link school portal so into apply through the government website now. A link now the amount, okay, and then our website the University of Sunderland. We are watch radio UK I say. And then other jobs, most searching programs, okay. Send them see just enter your program. Maybe obey business administration. Just enter business administration over there, okay. Obey to type administration keke and a business administration. And now comment section and what about time I will type what about cause school the portal so neko to comment section or TikTok it's not a search engine. To Munja is hard and a piece of information. Rely on it and it will help you. Okay, rapport and so never type business administration and I'll be a bosheho and then one MBA Masters in Bachelor of Arts can say business administration, Master of Business Administration, MBA into a lot MBA more finance and more human resource management and more marketing and more business administration with postgraduate certificate. The whole person open more sustainability or more sports management, supply chain management. MBA no you be brave. They open now why all right. It be 2 years, it be a 1 year into kwa obeka say be a 1 year not 2 years. We also 1 year full time. The school fees near £19,000. Obama scholarship esobeti abeka 14 and 15,000 pounds. So you can apply. All right. At this point, mede mo ebesiasi ene minimum between komo FI University of Sunderland. Ya hosti 1 hour. 1 hour and information be amo pebia media mamo. Now over YouTuber under the description made the link to University of Sunderland at ho. Mo amo pe SOP. I made mention of SOP, statement of purpose. It is very, very important. Now okopim or tips and just my website made a sample of SOP at ho. Say ubetimi ahweso actually, right? Ubetimi ahweso actually or SOP. And also made the link to what they call tipsandjust.com no me the link na to description I say YouTube maybe University of Sunderland link dano ubenya tips and just and so a link or mattress sample free sample ato hwa ubetima hweso and then masa ma coach would be edit to your standard okay into ba SOP and tips and just na SOP lesson na ubehu SOP for UK University and then ubehun say Sunderland crown Mediterranean University of Sunderland and Mediterranean into ebia na about nursing until be na when nursing I'll be teaching so quite best na be fast I'll be editing until also usua SOP no ho asem e form okay features of the SOP and then also containing uskroko form a format for UK international student they also try introduction they also try into format now they are editing na ba be udiem so you can also use the format to prompt an AI na amount I kind say a format, but don't submit the AI the amount. Basa unya admission. Basa unya admission. Use AI paraphrase it to be your standard. And to go on my website tipsandjust.com under the you can say resources. Who made the direct link and so to me YouTube. Oko Google. So I will search it tips and just open my website and the under the menu no resources you see SOP and personal statement waboso a whole free sample now download it. Say when huna bra YouTube video we ase me the link direct link to video and ase na and also wa click e hode okọ ya direct e do be kono akọ download the sample at your phone so now why edit to your standard and then able to me a guide other for menya other school be UK Mr. Bebo schools no edoso you can also do your own research schools in the UK or try bit me aboa your program low tuition fee or scholarship or more accommodation or more early admission once school we say almost every feature be a international student OPBiano market cultural and medical cultural say untimi to school fees na emo bin to pressure amount enye by force sebra UK enye by force sebra UK emo bin to pressure amount efie nya tenase anyesa oba bibi befo wani ase oba na wanko school no wo da hye wotrim say okay me ba na mentua school fees na mejai ujai school na unya nkrata okroma se emra o mahya to ha wanko school na enwie enya certificate a untime switch to any visa Uni obi ode visit by ye pe. O student visa no ye be twem. School ni be report to my home office. Omo be twem. E twem abe illegal. Uni obi ode visit by why overstay. Ye pe. Oko ware kra yen switch ma wo. Unya COS yen switch ma wo. Because a student visa obeka chu kofie apply from home. Unso nim se oko Ghana untumi nsa amanti unko Ghana nti ene obeni na mu sa na nkrofo bibiraye. Oma yesa aso den no ena oma be wuram, especially oma mo ba January oma ho abekere omo pa go kan omo antie. Oma antie school fees no ye twa omo student visa. And then open visa bia you see you cannot switch in the UK. You can only apply from Ghana and as outside the UK. Until you say what's any panel oko Ghana no koya reapplication e wuram. Ono so nim se okwa a wansha omo fa visa ne ma no. Enti ene onya nkokora na one na musa. Na question na me bisa ne say enti ubeju bi nkrata de aye dwuma saa komisi ubewu ana. And as a lawyer bi kura be boa wa e ka ube bo lawyer no ansa na wonya nkrata no. Ene nka de saa sika no betua school fees ne kranken fa so yeden e ho so uni sika to bo ase abrochire no yen tu mu me ba 2023 obi ba 2024 2025 obi ba enti 2023 me ba ye na nipa no eye ne ya na nkono so rush ba nka ne ho be kire ba wotwen ya 2025 e na wo ba 2 years o de building no ho enti woteme nka ene na woni sika to bo ase building ho 2026 wo ho 2027 wo ho 2028 wo UK school on two muda if in 1990 19 kojo ho nkrofa be school sa yen close that anytime bia opportunities are there. Don't rush, take your time, gather the school fees as a student with tuition fee money here pa na ebra medamu nyina amase moma bye.